morning, you guys. Sorry about that. I was having trouble with that that notification telling me to rotate the camera. That pops up every once in a while. Anyways, how are you? Happy Saturday. Here we are with, let's just do our stretches and get in and out, okay? It's been a crazy morning with the grandkids and the dogs and everything, so I'm just gonna take a few good deep breaths and just take some time for myself here. If you're here, that's great. If you're not, I understand. I pretty much need the accountability to do this because it is very, very, very important. And if I don't tell you guys I'm gonna show up and do it, then I won't either. I'm really not great at this, but I get it if your Saturdays are real busy and Sundays, weekends are family weekends. I understand. So forgive me if I just move into these stretches, the ones that feel good for me. I came off this week feeling really great, so there's really nothing untoward in my body. So just a good general stretch is what I'm looking for today. You know, just kind of go through the basics, I think. Hey, so I think this was too bright back here. Hang on, let me just do this and turn it around so that you don't have to see that bright. Alrighty, so there we go. Yeah, I think yeah, perfect, we got it. So as usual, as we love to do, is just our basic rotation. And up. Yeah, feeling some fun stuff there. Up tall, turn and rotate. And up tall, turn and rotate. Good stuff. Yeah, there's some tightness I have over here. Anyways, quad lunge. I have my pad. So I'm just going to start with this quad lunge here. And I'm just going to not even do too much of the pressure. I'm not going to add too much contraction here. I'm just going to hold on and go through the motions forward and back. So more limbering and exploratory. If you're ready to go right into a more intense stretch, you go right ahead, okay? And right away, I'll take it to the other side. Here we go. Gotta go here. There we go. And forward, back. Oh, this one's a little tighter than the other. That's interesting. And okay, now those triangle quads. So that was a quad lunge, and there is a triangle quad that I love to do. So we're sitting here. If that's too much for your knees, you should know how to adjust that by now. Make your adjustments, right, and modifications. So we're going to first of all just stretch the front of the lower leg by pulling that knee up and down. And then right into the calf pump is the back of the lower leg. All right, so you want to loosen the outer edges, the connecting muscles, before we really get at the main focus in this stretch. It's the quad, right? But you like to loosen all this up because it's attached to the same joint, right? All right, so here we go. We're gonna do those pelvic movements to the side. Yeah, I don't know why the front, the quads, this workout really, that's where I felt it, the leg workout. And then just a glute lift and then go from side to side. And then a rotation. Good, and other way. So if that feels good and you want to go through that series one more time, that is the triangle quads. I'm going to take it back to the quad lunge for myself and make that a deeper stretch. All right, pull myself together here. There we go. Okay, so stretching that quadricep, I want to create a contraction, shorten the muscle, and then lengthen it from the shortened position, okay? So that's driving the foot down into my hand, and then drawing my body forward. You can handle 2. Whoa, that was intense. The other side for me is even tighter, so ease into these movements, okay, you guys? Create the tension and draw yourself forward. Whoops. And one more time, I'm going to grasp back here. More intense, I can put more pressure on that foot and draw it forward. You know what would be really good, and I can see it right here, for my quad is to loosen it up a little bit with foam roller. I have the real foam rollers in Philly, and I have these harder ones here, which is fine. I'm just going to roll out, and the quad, oh yeah, these are really tender when you do these rollouts. You can get inside. You just kind of have to roll around and move around on this, on your foam roller to hit the spots that are tight on you. Ooh! All right. And then a lot of my body weight is being supported by my upper body and my other leg, right? If you were to put full body weight on this one rolling technique on this quad, it would be painful. Not that it isn't right now. Inner thigh, hip flexor right up in there in the groin area. That's where all the tightness, you know, you got to start loosening up there, right? And then as that loosens, you can take it into, there we go. Good stuff. I like it. And I'm going one more time for myself, just because I'm paying a lot more attention today for me to the quads. And I want to go pelvic movements, tuck and release, and release, tuck, and release. Good. And then side to side, you want to hold it up in the tuck and then go from side to side, if that feels good, right? And then maybe the circles. What works for you? This is working for me. Good job. Alrighty. So, opposing muscle group is the hamstring, the back, and I would like to do the eccentric hamstring curl, and then a couple for the upper. You know, this is at me all the time. Just gonna do a few stretches just to get some limbering and get in and out, and then I've got like 12 stretches that, oh, I need to do that, I need to do that, I need to do that. It really pays to take this time to stretch yourself up, even if it's just, you know, bringing yourself in and, you know, before the day explodes on you. You can come inwards and, you know, see what's happening after a long week of training and another one coming up, especially with that cardio. That was pretty intense, especially on leg day. That was, alrighty. So with this, stretching the hamstring, right? I'll go this way. I'm going to extend that leg out front. I'm going to stretch this. I'm going to drive that foot into the floor. Not so much that it's creating tension and problems with your joints, but enough to create a contraction at the back of your leg. And then you're going to draw yourself back. Feel that really, for me, inner. And drive it in. Sit forward. And move forward and then sit back for the stretch. So you move forward, that muscle shortens, drive the contraction, and nice job. Hamstring stretch. Good. I think if you can remember the bed series, that would be a really good one to do too. We've got time. I'm going to do a few upper bodies and then maybe finish off with this other hamstring. So once again, the muscle is shortened here. Drive it in, create a contraction, and then sit back. Lengthen that muscle in its shortened position. Whoa. And reset, drive it in, contract, and okay. Here's the lat pull and the can opener. Okay, so a few for upper body. Lat pull is, I'm going this way again. So I'm going to extend that arm out front, and my lat, my upper back, stretch, drive it in. Again, creating tension, you press the heel of your hand in. You don't want to create problems in your wrist joint and your shoulder joint. So enough tension, enough pressure to contract your upper back, and then again, pull away. Good. And then you can take it over further, drive it in, sit back. And nice job. Sometimes I feel some tension there because when you press that heel of the hand into the floor, again, I really notice if there's tension in the joints, but also up here in the neck. So don't cause problems as you're trying to fix them, all right? So just go easy at first and try and understand what's going on. Good. Extend it further away, sit back. The heel of the hand drives into the floor, creating a contraction in the muscle group, and we stretch the muscle in a contracted position. Good. There. Lat pull and can opener. Can opener, two hands. In gooseneck is further apart. You can put them closer together. And again, the pressure, the contraction comes as you press your arms out and your legs in. All right, that creates tension in your shoulders and upper back. And then you're just going to create a little tug of war back and forth. Stretching and strengthening. The last one I'm going to work on today is a TFL drop. So remember, it's right through here, right? The tensor fascia lata it's not huge, but it affects a huge area, right? So I think it's been my mission to work on this one forever. So up tall, and you feel a stretch right there. And then you're just going to push it away from that area, okay? Lengthen it through the drop. Good. And if you could be up against a wall, that would be an awesome thing too. That way it would keep you honest. It's like you're not compensating for lack of flexibility here by bending into it, right? I'm forced to stay upright, and I get that foot upright, and then I pull it over. You know, move that back a little bit. Good. I would say, I've said this to myself every week, if I just position myself like this on some days when I'm sitting maybe at the computer, hi bud, we're just finishing up our stretch. Oh my gosh, wait till you guys see my handsome cowboy right there. Hi everybody. Looking really, you're going to back up just a little bit, huh? There you go. You're not a cowboy, but you're pretty country. You're a country guy. Cool. Dude, I like those boots. And did you tell everyone you got a trophy?
I got a trophy.
For eating the proper proteins, carbs, and fats? And finishing your meals?
Why don't you have your shoes on?
Because I'm stretching and it's nicer to stretch without. Alrighty. So could you go and take Ella upstairs and shut the door so no more dogs can come down here, please? Everett? I would appreciate that. Thanks, hon. Go on, Ella. Ella, go. Can you take Ella with you?
Come on, Ella.
Go on. Go, Ella. Go on.
Ella! Ella does not listen.
Well, lay down, Ella. All right, well then we're going to just finish up today, you guys, before the rest of the animals find us. And I'm not meaning you, Everett. I'm meaning the real animals.
I try and make a trap.
Okay, quiet, honey, for a sec. I'm just going to say goodbye to the girls, okay? You put all that stuff away and come and say goodbye to the girls. We'll see them maybe tomorrow. What do you think?
Bye, girls.
Have a great weekend. See, this is what I didn't want, okay? Okay. All right, you guys, here comes all the dogs. I'll talk to you later.